Hi ladies and gentlemen, so guys sijui kama mmesikia hii historia Kenyatta National Hospital vile wagonjwa wanauliwa huko na mtu ambaye anaitwa Kalombotele. So according to the statement given by DCI, jana kumekuwa na huyu jamaa mwenye aliuliwa ambaye anaitwa Edward Maingi Degwa, aliuliwa na huyu Kalombotele, na sasa after DCI kufanya investigation wakapata huyo jamaa ndio anaua watu hapo. Sasa huyu jamaa alikuwa admitted hapo at date 1st of July 2025. Na huyu jamaa mwingine ambaye anaitwa Edward Maingi Degwa mwenye ameuliwa jana hapo Kenyatta National Hospital alikuwa admitted pale ward 7B group C kwa male, na alikuwa admitted alikuwa admitted 11th of July 2025 but akauliwa jana 17th of July 2025. Na according to the nurse wanasema nurse mwenye alikuwa anahudumia huyo Edward Maingi Degwa ati huyo nurse alikuja akamuona 11:30 that is AM, alafu pia watu wa Edward Maingi Degwa wakakuja hospitali 12:30 PM wakamuona huyo mgonjwa wao, alafu wakatoka hapo 1:30 PM. So vile hao watu wa kina Edward Maingi walitoka, sasa si unaona hao macleaners wanaoshanga huko Kenyatta National Hospital, wakizunguka huko wakiangalia kama kuna mauchafu, ndio wakaona kitanda ya Edward Maingi ikiwa na damu, ndio wakakaribia wakapata shingo ikiwa imetoka damu, hapo chini mali alikuwa chini ya kitanda kuna madamu. Ndio sasa hao macleaners wakaita watu wakashout, ndio sasa DCI wakakuja kufanya investigation wakapata ati huyu Kalombotele, na inasemekana hata hii jina si ya Mkenya, hata huyu ni kama sio Mkenya. So watu wanaulizana kwani ni ghost ama kunaenda aje, kwa sababu inasemekana hata huyu jamaa mwenye anaitwa Kalombotele alikuwa hapo admitted date 1st of July 2025, lakini according to the investigation done by DCI wanasema huyu jamaa ndio aliua Gilbert Kinyua Muthoni. Sijui kama mnakumbuka huyu jamaa. Hii ni story ya 2025 that is Feb. Huyu mwenye aliuliwa hapo KNH, na inasemekana this is now the second mtu kuuliwa hapo Kenyatta. Yaani unapeleka mgonjwa wako hapo alafu anadungwa na kisu anakufa. So watu sijui kama mnakumbuka hii story ya Gilbert Kinyua Muthoni. Alikuwa ward 7C na aliuliwa date 6 of Feb 2025. So watu wanaulizana huyu jamaa mwenye anaitwa Kalombotele, who is he, because he is not a Kenyan, how was he admitted there? Like they are just worried. So I just want to take you to pale kwa page ya DCI ni wasomee everything they wrote there, ndio kila mtu aweze kuelewa, na tusome some few comments. Yeah, twende sasa. So guys, huyu ndio jamaa mwenye tunaongelelea, anaitwa Kalombotele mwenye anaua watu huko KNH. Wagonjwa wakipelekwa huko anaenda na wadunga mavisu. So according to the DCI, hapa naona walikuwa wamepost 7 hours ago. Mmeona hiyo story pale Citizen na KTN. So according to DCI hapa wanasema murder suspect in Kenyatta National Hospital ward killings nabbed. So homicide detectives have arrested Kalombotele, the prime suspect behind the gruesome Kenyatta National Hospital ward murder. Kalombotele's arrest follows the brutal murder of Edward Maingi Degwa On July 17th, 2025, a patient admitted in Ward 7B, Group C, Kwamel, on July 11th of 2025. According to the initial reports, the ward nurse had checked the patient at 11:30 a.m. and taken his blood pressure. At 12:30 p.m., a relative visited and found him stable, leaving the ward at around 1:30 p.m. However, at approximately 2 p.m., a cleaner going around cleaning the corridor noticed blood pooling around the patient's neck. Upon visiting the scene, detectives noticed bloody slippers print from the victim's bedside to a nearby toilet and eventually to a side room where the suspect, Kalombotele, was admitted. In the room, investigators recovered a pair of blue slippers and blood-stained bedsheet. Also, on the ground, directly to the 7th floor where the window to the deceased ward is, they recovered a knife wrapped in gloves. The recovered items were forwarded to National Forensic Laboratory for detailed forensic analysis to augment the case. Preliminary investigations indicate that Kennedy Kalombotele was admitted to facility on December 1st, 2024 and is prime suspect in murder of Gilbert Kinyua Muthoni, who was murdered in Ward 7C during the night of 6th and 7th Feb 2025. Following the incident, a case file was compiled and subjected to Office of Director of Public Prosecution. However, after reviewing the file, the DPP directed the investigating officer to undertake further inquiries to reinforce the prosecution case. Kalombotele is currently in custody undergoing processing pending arraignment. So allow me to read some comments for you. This is the guy. Huyu ndio Kennedy Kalombotele, the killer. So nawasomea comments kidogo alafu we gonna. Haya. Huyu sasa alikuwa admitted pia serial killer. Where did he get the knife? Let's start from there. So if yesterday's incident could have not happened, this one could be produced since Feb. A simple question, how did Kalombotele sneak into the hospital premises with a knife? Because when a patient is processed for admission, he or she must be cleaned, dressed up in the new hospital attire. So where was he keeping the knife all this long? Admitted Dec 1st, 2024, what is he suffering from to warrant his long stay at the hospital? He looks very stable. Is that even a name, a Kenyan name, Kalombotele? This is serious security breach, specifically in an institution like KNH. How Kalombotele is responsible for 2 murders in the same institution is bedazzling. Is bedazzling. And someone will believe this narrative. DCI mko na jokes sana. The name sounds like that of Gen Z. Kalombotele is supposed to be Kayole for Nairobians. A good progress, but what were the last time recommendations after the previous incident, like having a 24 hours manned CCTV control room? Where is he coming from in Kenya? We haven't had a such name Kalombotele. Simu's real name happens to be Kalole. Tell us, is this Kalombotele a Ugandan? Because such funny names have been eating Kenyans in Kapeguria. What did you say the name again? Oops. almost mistook the name with that of Gen Z Kalombotele. That name is not even Kenyan. Is that Kenyan name or a foreigner? Kalombotele again, are you a Kenyan? How did this Githurai language sneak into being used in name? So his real name is Kalole? Wait, there is somebody Kalombotele? What if he was framed? Tried saying his name out loud and shit started levitating. Kalombotele is a name of Gen Z. One thing that I may guess right is that Kalombotele comes from Kayole. So nyinyi watu mko na mchezo. Kalombotele, I swear I have never heard such a name in Kenya. Auntie Mackenzie said Kitawaramba. Kalombotele is a name. Why would you name someone Kalombotele? Kalombotele, this one from Limpopo, that's not a Kenyan name. Is there even any tribe in Kenya with the name Kalombotele? That's an alien. Question number 1. CCTV was on or off? Question number 2. What was the motive of killings? Question number 3. A patient killing other patient. Why? Which name is that Kalombotele? Is he a Kenyan? Another question, is his real name Kalombotele? Remember natoka Kayole? My big question is, would anyone name a baby Kalombotele? The name itself is a murderer's bag. Entrance to the wards should be fingerprint enabled plus CCTV surveillance. Nurses, doctors, and relatives staying with the patient should have their fingerprints integrated into the system. My thoughts. I got a lot of questions. He was a prime minister suspect in the February murder, okay? The cleaner must be cleaning a whole floor or two, not movement. A murder during the day in public facility. Well, the family should sue Kenyatta National Hospital for negligence. This should never happen. It's wrong in all ways. At Kenyatta National Hospital, patients can be admitted there for long depending on their ailment. Although the story of Kalombotele doesn't add up, we need more clarification from the relevant people. That's what motives of killings fellow patient, and where does he get the knife since he has been admitted also. So guys, allow me to end this video here and let me know what you think about it. The comments are open for you. Let's meet there. Bye bye and thank you so much for watching until this far.